Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Squaddy Vibes. Let me just put the volume down. So yeah, doing another video to answer questions, email questions. So let's get it. I have only three. Okay, I have 3 questions that I'll be answering. My energy is a bit low because of the changes, but all is good. Okay, so question number 1. Who is AA Michael and AA Raphael? Okay, so Michael, which is actually Michael, present days, Michael Hebrew days, is an angel. He's an angel of God, meaning that the Most High has angels operating in this world, or in this earth rather. So Archangel Michael is actually an angel of protection, right? So I call him Big Bro because that's just what I call him. You know, he's my strength at times when I'm just like, oh my, I can't. And yeah, so very powerful energy, because he is energy. In terms of people making him into like idol, like actually drawing the wings and whatnot, you know, you can express in whichever way, but I've had an encounter with him, so I definitely know that he is very, very yeah, he's very powerful, you know, very powerful. Just to give you a foundation, when I was introduced to Archangel Michael for the first time, first of all, you know, I'm awakened to this journey. My Lord and Savior, which is my creator, is what makes sense to me, and that's what I know. That's what, you know, because that was like foundation in terms of religious belief. So I had to shred off a lot of programming on my side when I had the awakening, right? And then on this day, I hear this voice, and he's speaking to me, saying, telling me like things that I need to do. So I'm like, okay, so who's this? And then he explains to me that he's an angel of God, you know, and I'm like, whatever. If God wants to speak to me, he can speak to me directly, you know. I was just all attitude and whatnot. Did he show me who he is? Yo, yeah. So I'm like, you know, I respect him. Let me just put it that way. I just respect him. He is powerful, no joke, right? He's an angel of protection. He's commander in chief, meaning that because God has angels, right? Working with us on this earth, right? So when I say he's commander in chief, he calls to order even other angels that are under him. He's the one that is like, you know, captain of the whole thing. He's the one that when it comes to Baal, Baal knows that he sits down, you know, because when you're taking a back foundation, Baal, which is Lucifer, was an angel of God, just like Michael. So when he was given that authority to be commander-in-chief, right, he took that upon himself now to want to be God, right? So he went against everything that God stood for, and God loved him so much, right, which was a pain point for him, because now he came to this world, to this earth, to actually corrupt, do the opposites, where God was like, spread love, is like fear, like, you know. So he came down with his other angels, because there's quite a few of them, which are also known as demonic spirits, right? So why Michael and Baal or Lucifer go head to head is because Michael is the commander-in-chief when it comes to love, peace, and harmony, and then Baal is the commander-in-chief when it comes to demons, spirits, evil doing, you know, all those fallen angels that he work with him, right, which was revealed in the book of Enoch. So if you just want to go and get like your own information in terms of that, go and just the book of Enoch you're not going to find in the Bible, right, because it was removed. There is no book of Enoch in the Bible, so you'd have to just go on YouTube and yeah, get that information. But there's definitely, that's why when I say it's a spiritual warfare, it's like these two entities come, because this Michael operates with the spirit of God, right? He's very powerful. He's not God, he's God's angel, meaning that the Most High gave him that role in order for him to guide, right, and to protect, right? So he's the angel that you call upon for protection, right? And yeah, so that's who Archangel Michael is. Yeah, so just another pointer, he helps you to release fear and doubts. You can call upon him for strength and guidance as well. But he's quite dope. He's very strict, very strict. I had first-hand experience because me and my big mouth. So yeah, so I have learned through this journey that this is how my creator designed me, you know. I got into the space of just being at peace with, like, when I challenge things and question things, that's how he designed me to be. So I think, yeah, it just, for some, when it comes to spiritual, having that being able to go through the different dimensions, the 5D and the 3D, when you get there and you're like, this and this, and you're asking questions, people are like, what's wrong with her? Because you're supposed to have that higher understanding of just, these are the people that are here to guide you, protect you, and love you, you know, not to harm you, as God does say in the book of Jeremiah, you know, I'm the one that knows the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. So when you still have a lot of shredding of programming of the world, you do question a lot of things because you feel like, this is what I know. But once you get into the word and you have a better understanding and you're just in tune with your higher self, you are able to just relax and calm down and accept guidance, accept the love, accept the journey for what it really is, which is the truth, right? Because that's what it is. It's just knowing better. Okay, so that's who Archangel Michael is. And then yeah, Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is so cool. Like, not cool as in like he's so dope, but he's cool as in even his energy. He's chilled. Like he's just chilled. Hardly says anything. Hardly hardly says anything. He's not vocal. He doesn't, how do I he's very calm. Like, I don't even know how to put like calm into words when I explain him. His energy is like, he's very tuned into himself and understanding his mission and doing that. He's an angel of healing. He heals, right? So he heals. He's a healer, you know. He's very quiet, very reserved, very to himself. And yeah, he comes when he's needed, you know, but he's not like, yeah, he just knows his place, and he's not he's just a healer. That's what he does, and that's why he's very chilled. He's so chilled. And I say he because they are masculine energy. They definitely masculine energy. Archangel Michael is masculine. Archangel Raphael is a masculine energy. So that's why I refer as he, but in terms of them, they are just energy, guys. They're not in a physical form or whatsoever. No, nah, they're not in any physical form or any, well, if people want to portray them, that's just like your inner thoughts. But when it comes to when they actually show you who they are. The experience I got was not that. It was not like a person with wings and all like the things that you read, and it's like, okay. But I would have believed it as well if I didn't have that experience. So I don't, like, you know, judge in terms of what people say and whatnot. The only thing that is important is that you actually making the connection, which is, you know, what's important, knowing that there's angels, and you know. So yeah, so his purpose basically is like physically to heal people physically. So like in hospitals, you know, emotionally, healing emotionally, like when you're going through trauma, childhood pain points, and just not being okay emotionally. This when it comes through. It works with addictions as well. If you have like some sort of an addiction, or if you just need help in terms of just, you know, fighting something through in terms of as a person in general, he comes through when it comes to that. That's what he does. He's just a healer overall, right? Operates with the green energy, which is the healing type of energy. Archangel Michael actually operates with the red energy, so he's fire. He's very fiery. Red is him. It's fire, like. And then Archangel Raphael is green, so he operates with the healing spirit. Very mellow, very chilled, very calm, very calm, you know. So yeah, that's who the angels are. For the ones that wanted to know who's Archangel Michael and who's Archangel Raphael, those are the two angels that I work with on a daily basis in terms of my spiritual work and in terms of my mission that's been placed upon me as my purpose. Okay, so yeah, question number 2: who is the Messiah? Ooh, let me drink. Like, I need to just have a sip of my tea, honey. The Messiah thing is very deep. So, Messiah, right? Let's take it back, right? So, Messiah basically means anointed, the chosen one, prophet. Because in each and every age, there is a Messiah, right? There was Musa, who was known as Moses. There was Abraham. There's been Jeremiah, there's been so many prophets, David, Solomon, you know. So each and every age has a Messiah. So a Messiah is not a one specific person, right? It's not like one person. So I call Yeshua, who is famously known as Jesus, but his name is Yeshua actually. And Yeshua actually means Yahweh's saves, which means God saves. So his son was his grace, right? Which that's why we're living through the grace period, right? So Messiah, because for the ones who just specifically want to know what does Messiah mean, this is me breaking it down for you. Messiah means the anointed one, or the chosen one, or the prophet of God, right? Because in each and every age, God has a person that he appoints, anoints, and chooses for a specific reason, right? Moses had to worked with the children of Israel, right? So Abraham was also one of the prophets. Solomon was one of the prophets. David, Jeremiah. It's not people that are like at church every day, and God doesn't choose. I know people think that when it comes to like the spiritual journey, it's always going to be the people that claim. He designs us. He's the one that knows your purpose and what you are meant to be doing in this world. It doesn't go with what the world perceives or what the world thinks a certain prophet needs to be. It's always the opposite of what the world thinks, actually. That's the funny part. So when I just sum it up, Messiah basically means it's a chosen one that is there to lead the people or the masses to the next age. That's what it means. So Yeshua, who is Jesus, was the last prophet. He died for us so we can live in the grace period, right? So meaning that the next age is the Messianic age, which will bring forth a son or a king who is a descendant of David, right? And that king will be the one who will be, you know, but I'll do a video of just that, because yeah, I don't want to too much. But basically, just to break it down, though, Jesus is a name that was that the Greek, let's just say it as it is, that the Greek decided that, okay, now we're going to call the Son of God Jesus. In the Hebrew, in Hebrew, there is no J, guys. So yeah. But anyway, you know, it's all about doing your own research when it comes to this, because I'm just doing foundation and facts, because I can't do the whole A, B, C, D. No, guys, we have to just get in understanding and just waking up to certain things. Yeah, so Yeshua is God's son, who is famously known as Jesus, right? And yeah, he died for us. And he didn't die on a cross. He did not die on a cross. He was hanged, right? Hence the whole famous thing of hanging of people, you know, is like, it went all, because it was like a celebration of these sick people who, you know. Anyway, that's another video on its own. So yeah, let's break it down. So we know that Messiah means the prophet of God, anointed one, right? And we know that each and every generation or era, or whichever you put it as, there is a prophet that is sent to lead the masses. And that has been through all generations, just like this generation will also have the same thing. Okay, so that's what Messiah means. It means the chosen one, right? Awesomeness. Let's move on. All right, so question number 3, spaceship. Yeah, when I saw these like questions of the spaceship, what's the spaceship? What's the spaceship? Aliens. People are so funny. Anyway, guys, I I just need to have a disclaimer. Like the creator, like the Most High, does not understand why people are so serious. Like, he just doesn't understand when it comes to, like, to him, we are absolutely a comedy show. Let me have some tea. So it's like people are so serious on this planet called Earth. It's just like ridiculous. And yeah, so let's talk about the spaceship, right? So the spaceship, basically, just to like give you a foundation, it's just a term that we use, right? Because of the different dimension that we're working with here, right? So we have the 3D, which is the situation of where I am right now, which is planet Earth, right? And then we have the 5D, which is the elevation, higher consciousness, which is where everyone is going to be late eventually, right? So yeah, so it's dementia is dementia, it's height, it's leveling up, it's awakening, it's seeing things clearly, it's just having an understanding of what is really going on, right? So that's what the spaceship is about. So it's like higher vibes. That's why we call ourselves we in the spaceship, because we are in the 5D, baby. So that's why we are in the spaceship, right? So like people took it like very literal, like, okay, so she's in a spaceship, which is very funny. I think it's because of NASA, right? Yeah, NASA, yeah. That's another thing, guys. Like NASA, like when it comes to like, I'm just trying to like contain my laugh because I can't. It's really funny. So NASA is like the biggest joke of all time, honestly. Like, you know, when the angels want to have like a comedy show, they actually go and watch what NASA is saying. Because to them, it's like, what are they going to say? We've discovered, they need to stop being so serious about things that they don't know, because whatever they know, it's because the Most High wants them to know that, but they can never know more than that. It's that's the thing that's so funny, because it's like you can't outsmart God, you can't outsmart the Creator. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Whatever He lets you see in terms of His planet, because that's another thing, NASA. This is not your planet, and it's flat, it's not round. Let's start there. So with me, with that on its own, I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're saying the world is round, sit down, okay? With frequency, baby, what you talking about? Anyway, so yeah, the spaceship is basically just a higher 5D, higher dimension, where we are and where we operate when it comes to our vibration and a higher understanding, and getting downloads from the Most High, from His angels. So that's where sometimes I meditate and I spend my time getting more information in terms of ancient knowledge, in terms of, so that's why I call it the spaceship, because it's like it's an out of body experience. So it's quite dope. So yeah, so sometimes I become like, and yeah, because so it's not a literal spaceship, like, you know, like, guys, NASA is a lie. It's just people that are like, you know, it's just part of the world. It's part of the world illusion, and they're always coming up with new things, and then they that's another video on its own. I'm not gonna do the whole, like, because it's not attacking. That's another thing, guys. When people always feel like when you actually say the truth, you're attacking. It's not attacking, it's just the truth, right? That's the only policy. It's not attacking, like the, what do they call themselves again? I forgot. Astro something, I don't know. Those people that go in space and, you know, say all these things. I don't know what they call themselves, but when you've been elevated to actually know certain information, that doesn't need a passport or like time travel or all that, you just see things for what they are, and it just becomes a joke. And it's just like, sit down, guys. This is God. Like God said, I give you earth to work it, meaning it belongs to Him, not us, right? And then the heavens are His, right? He rules there. We are here working it. This is His planet. That's why when Mother Nature is being attacked like this, it's a pain point, you know? He gave us the heavens and earth. And now we're coming through with all these funny stories and illusion and all these, you know, yeah. So yeah, I hope that answers the questions of the ones that wanted to know about the spaceship. And yeah, so yeah, what else did I have here? Matrix. Oh yeah, that's what Menesa is, and the whole, it's like that world of, this is what we know. These people are crazy, guys. They're so funny. So yeah, but it's really is the biggest joke of all time when it comes to the 5D. In the 5D, NASA, in the 3D, yeah, because 3D is the world, it's a material world. 5D is a spiritual realm, which is a higher understanding, higher consciousness, and just people who are awake and just know what is going on. So when you come to the 3D, it's like you're getting in the matrix. You're like, okay, now I'm entering. So yeah, guys, I hope these are the questions that you had are answered, and you have a better understanding of who Michael is, who Raphael is, who the Messiah is, or what the Messiah means, rather. But I will be doing a video just to specifically speak about the Messianic age, which is the coming forth, which is what's gonna happen, which is like oh my word, today I'm feeling so silly. Yeah, so in terms of content, I'm going to be doing a Sabbath, so critical. I'm going to be doing a video just explaining Sabbath. When I did my African spirituality, because I did do a break last month rather. And yeah, so I will be doing the Sabbath video, which will just break down why is the Sabbath so important and critical at this time, that we actually follow that command, because it's a command, right? And then I'll be doing Messianic age, right? Just break that down for you guys in terms of what that means and yeah, what to expect. But in terms of like changes, I think the most important thing is just to not to worry, right? I know the world is promoting so much fear, but fear is just, guys, it's all in your head. Your mind is so powerful, so you create your reality. So the most important thing is just to remain calm in understanding that the Most High is the beginning and the end. He's the one. No professor, no bishop, no president has authority over that guy. Trust me. So yeah, so it's like that's where you seek guidance, direction, hope, strength, protection. That's where you seek wisdom. And then his angels are also here to just be our guiding angels. That's what angels do, right? And I've explained to you, it's not just Michael and Raphael. There is a lot of angels. Michael and Gabriel and I'm already adding Gabs. Gabs is also Gabrielle. I call her Gabs. She is an angel of creativity as well. She's quite dope. So yeah, there's a lot of angels, right? But these are the two that I mostly work with when it comes to the 5D. So that's why when people are asking, I just specifically, but you can do your research to find out about the angels of God and just find out what they're about, and you know, yeah, get to know them. You know, it's not some fiction, and in the Bible it's written as well that the angel of God, and people overlook this, like when he's saying the angel of God, it's an angel. So now when you're saying God's angel said, what are you talking about? God's angel, it's written in the same Bible you're reading, but you let's just wake up, guys. That's all I can say. Like, I don't want to come across like I'm being judgmental, but it's just how I speak, right? I speak facts, so sometimes facts come across as being like true, you know, but it's just like it's enough now. Like, it's hammer time. It's enough, you know. We don't even have time. It's an illusion. So it's like, let's just say it as it is. Let's not sugarcoat. Let's not, you know, let's just say it as it is. And let's work on loving, more protecting, and, you know, being positive, right? Giving out energy to the universe that is very positive, that's very loving, right? Yeah, let's just love more. There's nothing wrong with that. And most importantly, guys, like, this came so strongly from my creator to share. It's not legal to have fun, like to let loose and like be happy and smile and dance, hey, you know. It's not legal. It's not a crime, right? So like, this thing of seriousness was created by the world. In the 5D, there's no seriousness. What you serious about? Why are you so serious? It's, you know, it's unnecessary. The only thing you should be focusing on is who you are and your purpose on this earth, because this earth belongs to God. You know, it really does belong to him. And it's like, we just need to know why he brought us here, so we can just do the damn thing and yeah, do your purpose. And that's it. Anything else outside of that is just an illusion of people trying to distract you from your truth, right? Which is your inner and activating your chakras. Chakra. I like saying the word. It's like each time I say chakra, it's like I want to do like a ninja thing. I don't know. It is so bizarre. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the ear, the ones that are actually listening. And yeah, most importantly, make that time for God. Make that time for your creator, because he loves you very much. Make that time to pray. And yeah, let's keep the Sabbath holy, guys, please. I will be doing a video that just explains the Sabbath and why it's so important for us to keep it holy. and the Messianic age. That will be my upcoming time is an illusion, so I don't work under pressure, meaning that I don't have like this energy of now I have to do it on the no. When I feel like, okay, today is the day where I am able to drop a certain content or information or channeling, or that's when I do it. It's not based on anything that is worldly. Okay, all right. So yeah, on my side, stay blessed, love and light.